Hi guys, hopefully you can see me okay. I might try to move this, which it might fall though. Oh no. Let's see. Might be a little better. Okay, so today, hi. Oh, by the way, hi, my name is Amber. This is oohaahcrochet. Welcome in. I got distracted because I'm sitting here watching Monday Night Football. Football! Yay! No, not Monday. It's Thursday. Thursday Night Football. Sorry. Okay. So, still working diligently on these Roadrunners, and you will probably get really tired of me saying Roadrunners, because I think I'm going to. Here's the pattern. The first pattern I'm working on is this one right here. And I do believe that this body is going to work. The body itself, out of this book, the Edwards Menagerie book that I got. So far, we've got this. One second here. See. Sorry about that. Daisy came out and, man, that girl, she needs like a shower like every other day. It's bad. I don't know what's going on with her, but anyway. Okay, so here is the body type, and compared to my mess up the first time. So that's the difference of the head. Now there's like 2 more rows here, or maybe 3, but it's not, you know, it's not going to put a lot of height on it. So then what I did was I've got the arms. So I made another body, started out, and I took a picture, but I crocheted in the arms. So you've got that shirt sleeve there, and then I'm going to tack these down so they look like the picture. They've still got that little bit of elbow like she does here. So she's still got her little bit of elbow there. Is it necessary? Probably not. Do they really care? Probably not. Do I care? Yeah, because I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm kind of like I really want it to look good. So there is that. I think, and I did on this second one, did do the back loop only in that bottom round. So there's that. And this one looks rounder, but I don't know. It's a lot of how you stuff it and whatever else, but so the arms and they've got the bend in it, and yeah, so we're there. I know that's hard to see, sorry. I don't know if I can lighten that up or not, but I did order from Michaels. So I got yarn from Michaels. I got yarn from Yarnspirations had a sale, and they had the red heart colors I need. As long as they don't cancel my order, they had the colors I need. So I think it was all of them except for maybe a green or something. But then I ordered more colors for, I ordered more yarn because I realized that I was going to be out of yarn very quickly. I don't know that will make, it might make it one round around, but here's where we sit right now. And I mean, that might be to the point right now where I can add the back panels. I got to watch the video again and refresh my brain on how that works. But yeah, I got a lot of compliments that people like that color, the orange and the pink. So hopefully that works out and they like it too. I need to measure, or I need to go, maybe I'll see how much her pattern is and get that purchased, just so I have it for future reference so I can make other ones, because I think they're worth making. I don't know, what do you guys charge for your cardigans? Those people that make cardigans, what do you charge for them? I am going to go see Tashi at home. She does almost all garments. She doesn't make amigurumi. she makes, you know, like the shirts and the cardigans and the bandanas and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like, not Allie, but, I watch her all the time and I can't remember her name. Okay. Well, anyway, sorry, I won't waste your time. So I will show you the yarn I got from Michael's. I made sure that I just got what they had in store and nothing else because I didn't want to get another drop shipper. I ordered Michael's yarn and not Red Heart from Michael's. I did get a few Bernat, but I only ordered what they had in store, with no replacements because I'm not about, I mean, I need the color. So there's that. And then like I said, from Yarn Inspirations, they had jumbo sizes. So I really think I got a good deal. They had, I think it was 40% off. So $6 for a jumbo size. And I got free shipping, which was way better than the other one. So there's that. And then I did get a discount on Michael's. I can't remember what it was. It was $2.99 a ball. And then I used my 20% discount. I made sure that I got over, you know, $100 and used that extra 20% discount in a wise manner, I guess. I got some pink for Bernat blankets because I'm out of pink. And I really want a hot pink. I would really like to make Cornelius the pig from Allie's Crochet. But I have not made it yet, because I'm out of pink. But anyway, my cousin ordered a pig. So she ordered a pig and picked out a pattern, which I have to purchase yet. And we'll get that done. I told her mid-December. That's what I told her. I said, if you're not in a hurry, I mean, mid-December. That's what I'm planning for. So there's that. But yeah, I'm just looking at different things. I'm going to purchase, thanks to Terry, another Terry, graciously bought me a pattern of a Roadrunner that I'm going to try to use bits and pieces from it. So like maybe for the hair and maybe for the beaks, for sure the beaks, I'm going to try to pull from that. Just because some of these, you know, they have mouths that are open and some of them have mouths that are closed. I really do like the way that I did this, and I will close that up. I know it looks a little goofy right now because I haven't sewn it all in, but anyway, do that. I guess I'm not opposed to this for a comb, but I think it needs to be longer. So I'm also thinking, what if I did like, you know, like they do for, I'm trying to even think, but to do like 3 or 4 chains or maybe even 5 chains across, but like surface crochet like I did here, but put them so they're this way instead of that way. And then they'd be thick and they could still like loop on top of each other, you know, like overlapping. That's what my brain is thinking. Just to give it, and then I can still put that bow in the front. So there's that. And the bow might like wrap around it to hold it all into place, which would make it even better if it was looser, because then I could wrap the bow around it. My brain is thinking. Yeah, and then just the back tail feather, I'm kind of thinking in my brain too, so there's that. But I do like the way that the legs are done. That I think is solid for, at least for the shoes. There are some, you guys will see these pictures a million times, but there are some with the feet out, and I think this book will help with that. And I think the pattern that Terry got me will also help. So there's that. It's amazing. Again, if you guys are mailing anything for the Garfield Make Along, my address is down below, so please check that out. And if you guys ever want to send me a coffee, or if you want to send me anything to purchase patterns, or if you want me to test one of your patterns, I'd be happy to do that and showcase it. I think, let's see, tomorrow's Friday. I'm not sure I'll have a video up. I do have a lot of 50-cent auction stuff to do. I was posting like a mad woman. I posted over 240 items. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure that it's enough to pay for my storage unit, which is like my goal, is to have that money come from me and not from our extra stuff. So I'm pretty sure we're close. I appreciate if you guys are watching from my auction side. I appreciate everybody that purchased clothes from last weekend. They paid right away. All the packages went out today. I had to wait for my mailman to pick them up because they took away our local drop-offs here, which is a whole nother situation. We are a town of 250 or 240,000, the biggest town or biggest city in the state of South Dakota. And we used to have Lewis drugstores and Hy-Vee as postal places that we could drop off and do mail and all that kind of stuff. And now they've taken it just to the USPS. And for a town this big, they only have like 4 offices. 4. And there was probably close to 15 or 20 of those other stores combined. And not only that, but in the local area too. And I don't know if like Hy-Vee and Lewis throughout the state or throughout the Midwest region lost their contracts for that too. I don't know. But let me tell you, that's a big switch. So I will just make sure that when I do mail stuff that it will go, I will wait for my carrier, because trying to get downtown or trying to get to the other post offices, yeah, I mean, I've already got mine measured and weighed and everything. All I have to do is drop them off. That's all I ever did was, hi, how are you? Drop them off and go. And I knew all my people that worked at Hy-Vee. We have a one-on-one, you know, like, hi, how you doing? It's very unfortunate. And I guess we'll see how long it lasts, if there's pushback or how that works. But yeah, it's very different. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'm hoping on the other side that I can adjust the lighting. Hopefully I can do that. So anyway, here's where we're at. Here's version number 1, where I definitely put the body as the head instead of the thing. But I'm going to take some time and I will embroider the question mark on. I can do that in the meantime. This does hurt my hands. And I'm trying to do other things like the 50-cent auction. I'm doing other things on my phone or around the house. And so just taking little breaks when I can. But there are the bodies. Again, this one is definitely, I must have not done as many rounds, or the difference in just that back loop only has really changed it. And the reason I did that, so you guys can see, is this has a belt and then you have the skirt. So what I'm going to do is incorporate the belt right into there. I'm going to make the belt thicker and then add the dress. So yeah, we've got that. And then go from there. So I can add the legs first, maybe even do the dress and the belt separate, or crochet it around. I could crochet, yeah. It's all about, see, I think I can flip it. It's all about, like, you know, positioning yourself so you're in a comfortable position, because you don't want to sew this piece on. And I think I sewed it on, or maybe I just did it in the round. I think I surface crocheted to get that brown. I don't want to have to deal with this or this to put the pieces on. So if I do the surface crochet and add this dress on, I can flip it down and then I can add my feet on without getting in the way. But when I made this dress, I was crocheting around the feet, and that was annoying. So I'm trying to save myself some time, if that makes sense. All right, well, that is what I have for today. I'm sorry it's going to be another late post. That's just kind of, my kids don't go to bed until a certain time, and I'm trying to stay diligent during the day and like set timers so I can get up and walk and give myself a goal to get this much done in, say, an hour or so. And it's been working, so that's what I've been doing. I did get Mom's lawn mowed today too. That took another 2 hours out of my day because I needed a nap afterwards. I was tired. It wasn't even that hot, y'all. It wasn't even that hot. But anyway, it's done. It's the grass is fried. It's absolutely fried. It went from being super wet to now that the whole ground is super dry. We haven't gotten rain, not a significant amount of rain, a sprinkle or two. And now it feels like you're walking on pebbles. The whole thing is just, she needs a whole redo of her yard, but it's huge yard for Sioux Falls. I mean, we have a big yard, but she's got a huge yard. So her square footage of yard, I mean, on top of the house, her house is smaller than mine, but her square footage for the lot is twice or 2.5 times as mine. So if that gives you an idea. And her garage is bigger. So there's that. All right. I do want to comment that I think I like the stiffer stuffing in this. So I might purposely order some more of the stiffer stuffing. I haven't tried that 10-pound box yet to see if it's compact stiff or if it's just because when you compact this, it's stiff. Like you can't get nothing through there unless you have a super sharp needle. So, but yeah, the other stuff was like all fibrous, and I really like this stuff because it's not shedding, you know. It's all together. It's fluffy when you see it, but the other stuff I had was all fibrous. I mean, I couldn't get out of my chair without having 1,000 fibers come off of me. So I do like that one. And I'm an overstuffer anyway, so it's compact and it's getting in there. But all right, that's all I have for you. Enough rambling. We will see you hopefully tomorrow, maybe Saturday. It's going to be a busy weekend. Dawn's got sorry, I'm going to tell you one more thing. If you're still listening, leave me a football in the comments. Dawn has to finish whatever sanding he's going to do. We're going to go buy paint. The electrician comes on Monday. And then from there, we can get beds down there once we get it all cleaned up. He's got a lot of work to do this weekend as far as getting all this sanding and stuff cleaned up. And it's going to be a lot. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for them to get downstairs and have their own space and to be able to decorate and just to be able to spread out the mom guilt that has been like, woo. Hopefully that goes away, you know, because they'll have so much more room and they have their own space, and Daisy can spread out and have her own space. And as a growing little girl, she really needs that individual space. And they can have new beds, which they haven't had. I think I've mentioned it before, but Daisy and Connor are still in toddler beds because that's what they had. And by the time we realized that they were growing out of it, it's like, well, there's one, there was no money, and two, I mean, we're trying to get this done, and so they've been patiently waiting, is what I'm trying to tell you. So Monday or this weekend is like just this huge, it'll be a huge relief, and then we can get down there. And we got an extension for the outside concrete, and the final like run through, I guess, that we have to have. So so there's that, because there's no money for concrete. There's not even, nope. So that'll have to wait until after tax return, and hopefully we get a tax return. I'm fingers crossed that we, yeah, but that's a whole nother story. So on that note, now that I've rambled again and you've listened to my mom guild, I will talk to you guys soon. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but sometime this weekend. Bye, guys.